Hello, citizens of YouTube. Welcome to another video by Pan India Motors, the multilingual bike review channel where you will get videos in three languages: English, Hindi, and Malayalam. Please do go to our playlist and take a look. So, guys, what have we got today? We have got the Ather 450X, the Ather company scooter that revolutionized the electric scooter market in India. So, let's go and find some details of the scooter. Before doing that, I think I should take this scooter to the side of some road and let's peacefully discuss some things before going into the ride review and the rest of it. Okay, come on. Alright guys, so I'm standing in front of one of the most important, most leading colleges in Trivandrum city, the Marivanias College, and what you see on the right side is the college playground, and on the left side here we have our Ather 450X, the sleek, slim beauty, the futuristic looking beauty. Okay, so where should we start? Yeah, let's begin with the headlights. So this is the headlight setup that you see here with the DRLs and all. It actually looks and kind of resembles the face of some robot that I saw in some Netflix series. I don't remember the actual character. Please do tell me if you find some such resemblances. And here in front we have got telescopic suspension, which actually works quite well with those brakes, because when you apply those brakes you actually understand how much travel the suspension has got. The brake, the disc is a 200 disc in the front. We don't have an ABS. In the rear, we have got a 190 disc. Yeah, a 190 disc in the rear. These brakes in the front, they actually work well because I had an encounter where I had to apply brakes and it did really save me. And here in the rear, okay, these are the 190 brakes, and behind that yellow thing that you see, that's the monoshock suspension. Together, they give a really good ride quality on this vehicle. I like those yellow strips on the tires. Okay, and here are the LED tail lamp. Like here is the LED tail lamp, which actually again looks futuristic to me. Do let me know how you feel about it, because I would like to get some opinion on that. And here are the here is the sari guard, which is kind of mandatory for Indian vehicles. And here behind that we can see the belt that helps this vehicle move. Normally in scooters we don't find this belt outside. Like in small scooters we don't find this belt outside. In this one we can actually find this belt outside. Okay, now we have got a good grab rail, a good pair of seats, not a pair of seats, yeah, good seats. The key slot, here is a charger pin, like where you plug in and charge. We can actually charge using a mobile charger, or this is actually what you see here is a grid. Okay, it's a grid. It's used mostly for commercial purposes. Otherwise we'll also have a dot, something that you call a Ather dot. This is a battery, and here is the motor that helps us move fast in this Ather 450X. All right, so let's do one thing. Let's take a quick look at the LCD display that we have got here. So in the general section, we have got the registration number, VIN number, and software details. And then below that, we have got the settings where you can actually change the display and all that. Thus, we can change it to light mode, but I didn't prefer it at that time. But later I found out that that was a mistake I made because the video is not that clear at this place. Then you can actually find errors with the vehicles here. If there is anything wrong with the vehicle, you can find it errors. And here you can find if the Bluetooth is on, if you have any music playing, and here you can actually find upload documents regarding your vehicle. And below we have got this shutdown button, which does the same function as our mobile phone shutdown buttons, like mobile phone shutdown options. If you're actually going out for a few days, if you want to keep your vehicle completely switched off without any battery consumption, you can actually shut it down and you can just leave it over there. And once you come back, you can actually switch it back on just with the help of a keyhole. It actually helps you save battery. So you can just turn on the key and you can power it back up. All right. So that's about this. Now, this is the mode button that we have on the right side. We can actually change the mode with the help of the touch screen also, but normally I would prefer this. We have got 4 modes: Eco, Ride, Sport, and Warp. Warp is the most powerful, Eco is the most economical mode. And I've got the range estimated there. In Eco mode, I've got 67 kilometer range left. In Ride, 56. left, sport 48 left, and in warp I've got 41 kilometer left, because anyways I have been riding a long way here. We have got the odometer, the trip meter, the average speed indicator. Then on the right side we have got the range. So the modes, we have got the mode switches on the right side, and the modes are actually really important when it comes to using this vehicle profitably, because if you actually want to use this vehicle profitably, you will have to choose the right mode which suits you. Because if you're actually a person who doesn't want speed, you want mileage, then you should prefer eco mode. And if you are a person who actually wants speed, you can do the warp mode or sport mode. Even ride mode actually gives you good pulling and good power, and it kind of is the most normal mode in this. Now I've kept the thing on, the side stand on, and here you can see the indications. They are not really clear in this video, but there are some yellow indications there which actually shows that the side stand is on. So there are certain features that I can't show you with the side stand on. Okay, now that the side stand has been removed, I have started the vehicle, and the green light that you see over there, that's the only indication that your vehicle is on. Okay, so you have to be really careful. If you are not used to electric vehicles, you need to be very careful, otherwise you might end up getting yourself injured. So here we have the park assist. So I can tell you, now I just accelerated and the vehicle started moving forward. Okay, now I'm going to show you how this thing, the park assist, works. It is actually, okay, let me show you. I'm gonna just switch it on and I'm gonna show you what this actually does. Alright, so now the vehicle is fully equipped to move backwards. So it's in the reverse mode now. It goes to a top speed of 5 km/h, and it's safe for you. That's actually safe for you, and it actually will help you in case you are stuck in some pothole or somewhere, or like some small difficult situation. And here, let's look at the handle. The handle is actually quite comfortable for me. They are actually a bit small, but they offer you a good grip, and they are really comfortable for me. It actually helps in making this car scooter nimble. And brakes, the brake levers, they are really good. The gap between them is also comfortable. And here on the left side we have got the indicator switches. The indicator actually makes a sound which you normally don't find in other petrol scooters, at least something that I haven't seen. On the right side we have got the engine kill switch. Then we have got the mode changing switch, which, as I told you, is the lifeline of this vehicle. So here we have got a small hook over here. Okay, if you want to hang something, you can actually hang it there. So you have got that hook. Then you should better keep this closed because it's not waterproof, so better keep this closed. The charging slot. The mirrors, they are also, I think they're also good. I think they're actually covering a little bit of the blind spot area really well. They're actually reducing the blind spots while I'm driving the scooter. Now if I tell you about the leg space, I've got pretty good leg space, and below my leg is the battery of the scooter that I actually showed you earlier. So it's below this place. I have got really comfortable leg space. I'm 5'10", and I'm actually sitting comfortably over there. So I think you should also be comfortable. Like most people of my height at least should be comfortable. The rear passenger who was there with me was also comfortable with the foot pegs that was offered to him. All right, now just take a good look at this stand, like side stand. I actually like this. It actually kind of feels like a robotic arm to me, the way it has been designed. It looks like I'm a bit more obsessed with the futuristic possibilities that this vehicles hold, or I don't know why. I'm a bit prejudiced since it's an electric vehicle, probably. But anyways, I actually find this to be really good looking, really comfortable. Now to talk about the prices. This vehicle, okay, before that, let me tell you one thing. Just look at this yellow touches over here. I actually like this, the gray yellow kind of combination. Here, the exposed frame, which is also yellow. It actually kind of looks good to me. All right, now let me tell you about the price of this vehicle. In Trivandrum, it costs like 1,66,000. This particular model, the 450X, it costs around like 1,66,000, and the 450 plus costs 1,46,000. But yeah, that actually offers you lesser power. The plus variant, it actually offers you some 22 Newton meter torque. This one offers you 26 Newton meter torque. The warp mode is also not available in the other one. So this one is actually a pretty good deal, it seems. And when I calculated the cost, like the kind of amount that you have to spend, I saw when compared to a petrol scooter that offers you 50 kilometer mileage, you are actually saving some 27,000 rupees per year. Okay, now let's see the rest in this ride review. Alright, so here I'm going to give you a brief idea of what I felt while I rode this scooter. Okay, if you look at this particular point, it is at the last moment that you see that I'm taking this right turn. It was at the last moment that I chose to take this right turn, this U-turn, and the brakes were actually handy to me. It actually saved me at that point. I understood that the brakes are actually really good. And when I look at the power of the scooter, it is quite powerful. It is actually powerful, and at the same time it is quite smooth. And the thing that I admire about the scooter is that all this power it delivers at zero noise. It doesn't create any kind of noise that feels annoying. The only noise that comes out of the scooter is a buzzing sound, which actually sounds right out of a science fiction movie to me. So that's a really good thing. Now, if you speak about some of the major positives of this vehicle, first thing is obviously that it saves a lot of money. If you are a person who values the money you earn, then I think this should be a choice for you. I think at least you should go and get a test ride for this vehicle. It saves a lot of money. I compared this with the petrol scooter that gives you 50 kilometer per liter mileage, and when I juxtaposed it with the petrol price in Trivandrum, which is 106 rupees per liter, it actually costed me some 31,800 rupees for a year. And when I compared it with this scooter, with an average price of 7 rupees per unit of current, it was some 4,500 rupees. In that case, I'm saving some 27,300 rupees in a year by replacing my petrol scooter, which offers 50 kilometer mileage, with this one. So that's one thing. Then, of course, it reduces sound pollution. You have peace for your ears. Then, of course, for your ears means, of course, it helps you for a total peaceful ride as well. Okay. So, another thing is that it is not at all heavy. It's not at all heavy. And this lightness, when combined with the flickability, the fast nature of this bike, and the braking system, it is quite a package. It actually makes life easier for you. And the low service cost, because mostly I've heard that the service cost of electric vehicles is also quite low. And when I inquired at the service center, again, that's a feedback I got there too. Now, if I give them some suggestions, one suggestion would be that the battery swapping technology, if they can introduce a battery swapping technology, or if they can provide rechargeable batteries, something of that sort, removable and rechargeable batteries, or if they can provide more charging grids within the city, I think that would make this a quite attractive choice for the people who want an electric scooter. And some of the major concerns that people raise would include, first one would be regarding power and speed. That should be kind of unnecessary, I would say, because this is quite powerful. This is quite powerful. I can use all the power in this. It even goes faster than a 125cc scooter, only up to 80 km/h speed. Then another thing, will the charge be over midway? I think that shouldn't be a problem, because if you are a person who uses a mobile phone, you can use this just like that. You can recharge your mobile phone at your home, and not every workspace has the facility to recharge your phone. So if you are a person who uses your phone responsibly, you can easily use this responsibly. So that's pretty much everything about this vehicle. Now, not everything, in fact. We have to do one more test. So before doing that test, I think it's better if we just go and take a look at the showroom at Pattom. So this is the Ather showroom in Trivandrum, from where I got this vehicle at Plamoodu Pattom. It's a really good place. It's quite approachable if you actually want to buy a Ather scooter. This is certainly the place to go, because the people are also really good. They've got all variants of this vehicle, all color variants and all models readily available there if you want to go and take a look at them or inquire about them. There are really good people out there who can help you. And what you see here is a display of this chassis of this particular vehicle, the aluminum chassis. Kind of reassuring. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is, or I'm going to show you the video of the test I did with this vehicle by changing the modes and trying it on an incline. So what you see here is the video of me trying it on an incline in the eco mode. Okay, when I tried this in the eco mode, I was quite surprised because I was hoping it to not go up in the eco mode, because that's a kind of review I saw in many videos. So but maybe I'm not that heavy, or the scooter is quite efficient. It did go up and it actually felt good. It actually worked like many normal other scooters, like other petrol scooters. Then after this, I tried the ride mode, which is kind of like the normal mode for this particular scooter. The ride mode is considered the normal mode, this mode for this particular scooter, and it was certainly powerful. It was, if eco mode can pull it, then of course ride mode can certainly pull it, and it did pull well. It did pull well like most 125cc scooters, I would say, because that's how at least I felt it. Now after this, I did go for the sport mode as well, and of course I would say the sport mode and warp mode, they are the most powerful modes in this scooter. You actually feel the torque. You can actually feel the torque, and the vehicle was pulling me like really easily, and it broke many of my images, many of my prejudices about electric vehicles that I had earlier before trying out this vehicle. And the warp mode, it was kind of like exciting to me, because it just, I was kind of flying. That's what I felt. I was like flying on an incline. When I was going upwards, I was kind of flying. That's the kind of power that this particular mode offers you, the warp mode. Of course, it does consume your electricity, like just like the power it gives. So I think that's pretty much everything about this vehicle that I know of, at least. So guys, please do comment, please do let me know what you feel about my videos and where I can improve. It's your comments that'll help me improve, so please do let me know. I know that I have certain imperfections, and there is no claim to infallibility. There are certain imperfections because I'm just learning to do all these things. So still, please do let me know. I'll try to keep up with your needs, and I'll try to improve the quality of my video. So thank you guys. Until we meet next time, I hope, not just until we meet next time, throughout your life, I hope you stay happy, keep smiling. So, bye-bye.